Good morning, everyone. Look what happened. I got goats in the woods. Oh my gosh. So basically what I have here is Trilly, Ginger, Simba, and Picasso. Picasso's back a little. Here he comes. Here he comes. Right there is Picasso. And we are working on the new fence line. So what I did is I removed the clips from the old fence, which is right there, off these T-posts. And once Jim released the fence from that pine tree right there, the fence fell and my little crazies here got out. Are we worried? No. We're gonna let them enjoy a little bit of forage. As you can see, they are enjoying it, so we're gonna let them enjoy it. Cody's out here and he's been walking around them with no issues, which we didn't think we would have a problem. The only one who's not comfortable with that is Carmela, and she stayed in and she went and laid down. Oh, here she comes. Carmela! Come here, girl. Come on. Come on. Here she comes. This is what their pasture looks like after only a year. So a little bit of forage is actually very good for the goats, but you have to be careful because too much of a good thing can cause them to have the diarrhea. So they're only going to be out for maybe another 10-15 minutes, and then they'll be behind fence again. There you go, girl. Look at all that good stuff. Simba's climbing. There's nothing low enough for her to reach, little goober. She's enjoying some of the wild grape leaves and stuff. That's what I think she's after. Most of what you see here is wild grape and what's called wax myrtle, which is related to crepe myrtles. But the wax myrtle is very invasive and it's basically spread by birds. And the berries, they eat the berries off the trees, and then when they poop what's left of the seeds out, this is what happens. You can see most of our property was like this when we bought it. It was this thick and thicker in some areas. I mean, look at this patch right here. This is what we fought to get a driveway cut, to get a spot cleared to start building. This is exactly what we were dealing with, which is why we got our first set of goats. From there, it's just kind of grown into what we have now, which is some real pretty goats and lots of little babies this year. This is good for Trilly too, because what we found, the wax myrtle is actually a really good parasite control. We barely had to worm our initial set of goats because they ate so much of this, we didn't have a parasite problem. It's also being tested in laboratories for an insect repellent. The Native Americans used this as an insect repellent, and basically what they do, they crush the leaves and then they rub that on their arms and legs and stuff. So, but yeah, they're enjoying it. There's my littlest. He looks small, but if he stands next to Simba, they're almost the exact same size now. So he's grown a little bit, which is good. He still shows no signs of being very bucky. My other bucks are starting to put off their stench because they're starting a rut season. But this little guy, nothing. And now, if I start seeing him pee on his nose and basically get involved with his pee and start smelling like a buck, then I'm pulling him. And I don't want him breeding my newly delivered mamas. So, but he's doing really good here, guys. He's put on some nice weight. His backbone's almost gone, guys. That's a great weight gain for him. Yep. Remember, when we got him, he was very thin. He was lame. And he needed his hoof treated. He needed some parasite control. He needed vaccinations. So he's come a long way since we first got him. And the minerals he's getting now, because he had none before, his little horn skurs are growing fast. So we're going to have to start cutting those. We've never cut one before. So we don't have a clue what we're doing. But they say it's real simple. So we're going to try. Carmela's over here. What do you think, Carmela? I wish all my goats were this small. I like the smaller sizes. But guess what? The smaller they are, they're still brats. They still jump and climb and stand on you. They're doing all the same things a bigger goat's going to do. And they're still pretty darn strong. I think Cody wandered off. I'm hoping he's laying here pretty close. I don't see him. We got Trilly over there, which is a good spot for her to work on. It's lower. Ginger's in there. I don't know how she's doing it with her fat belly. All right, Picasso, where'd you go, buddy? There he is. He's back there. He's right there. Look where she is. Yeah. Why are we not surprised? Daddy's little girl. All right, guys. I just wanted to share that the goats are out foraging. Once this fence is finished, and we should get it done today, we're turning all the mamas loose. All the little gates and pens we've built, we're dismantling them so everybody runs free. So that's the game plan. I love goats in the woods. I love it. Little troublemaker there. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget, like, share, and subscribe. Have a blessed day.